a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my little partner, I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Got my I'm not joking. Please step up. Grocery, yes, we are back. Plus up every feeling. 20 on my right wrist, 30 on my left wrist, 100 on my neck. I for my respect. 20, 10, I'ma blow the whole check. In a club flex, after party flex. You know how we ball. All I know is ball. Every dollar in my pocket, I'ma spend it all. When they gon' say, shout it, right? I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. Keep popping that water bag, jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my little partner, I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
How many times do I gotta prove? I'm one of them guys that will never lose. Look in the sky and you see how we move. I done got tired of teaching in school. Retired from thinking you thinking the same way I'm thinking. Was I built the tunnel and back to the crib to go straight to a safe, and as long as the link is you think. Real dope boy, all white Nike Airs or a fresh pair of beats. With a in the spot city looking for a job, told him watch for them beats. I can't put the crib in my name, cause everything in that. And plus it's a few. Throw the money up. Went from a G-Shock to a paddock. I'm coming up thinking them nights. All I ate was a honey bun. It was so dark, but I knew that the sun would come. Nobody like me, I'm one-on-one. Your dog keep barking, we might have to muscle him. If I don't leave with them, I did not come with them. Check out the scoreboard, look like we run again. I'm at the Dolphins, sitting so close to the game. I might just talk to D-Rose. My foot, I might just trip up the rep. You on the net talking about goals. I've been through the fire. I had to take off my socks and step over cold to sit in this rose. Claiming they working, some of them just slow. That mean it's sometimes some cold. We knocking these down, see that we in the game. Them it's out of bounds. Heavy tip when we ride around. I ain't have it before, but they see I got it now. Helicopters get. You can't swim in that water, you probably ain't no more posted in lobbies now. Cause we pull up in Maseratis now. Gone. Real dope boy, all white Nike Airs or a fresh pair of beats. With a in the spot city looking for a job, told him watch for them beats. I can't put the crib in my name, cause everything in that. And plus it's a few. We knocking these down, see that we in the game. Them it's out of bounds. Heavy tip when we ride around. I ain't have it before, but they see I got it now. Helicopters get. You can't swim in that water, you probably ain't no more posting in lobbies now. Cause we pull up in Maseratis now. Or we might pull up in the Maybachs. With a 6 braids, got them straight. Take that. I play the kitchen like Ajax. Bought a new Bentley like 8 racks. Local do that straight facts. Covered out, so I ride with a. Yeah. Real dope boy, all white Nike Airs and a brand new. In the spot, look him now. I told him he should watch through the window. He don't want nothing but. I bet you that change up the temp. With a came with a. Can't erase nothing I did, cause I ain't write this with no pencil. Play tough until they really get. Woke up in a cold sweat. In a rental, nervous like the first day of school. Worst come to worst, play it cool. Already did the worst we could do. Real dope boy, all white Nike Airs or a fresh pair of beats. With a in the spot city looking for a job, told him watch for them beats. I can't put the crib in my name, cause everything in that. And plus it's a few.
I look at the stars, they asking me what do I see. I noticed that lately all them constellations been looking like me. Inspired to shine, inspired to dream. I think of my life and I feel that I may be as good as I seem. Coming up, I dreamt of the checks I be running up. I sat on my bed writing lyrics of songs. I would practice some more, but it wasn't enough. I wanna perform, I want a crowd singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. And proud. The energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a mogul. I'm starting to feel like an icon, cause I ain't the same and I know it. But I got the heart of a poet. That money is good, but it's new here. I'm trying so hard not to blow it, cause all of my friends walk around and they icy, pricey. But when it come to me, I prefer just a tee and some Nikes. I might be running from changes, I like how it is. Easy to cover the life that I live. Still ain't got used to the sight from the crib. I knew I would have it when I was a kid. At moments the nights would be dark, won't hold you, the journey was long. Through all of the imagine the younger me singing this song, yeah. Like hickory dickory, my clock has been ticking to victory. I don't have a fear in the world. Whenever it's time, I know they'll be listening.
Hickory dickory dock.
If I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the clock, yeah.
Hickory dickory dock.
If I can see them as a link, then I know that I gotta behave as the watch. Crank it up if only by a notch. Mess with the art and then give him a swatch. Put everything that I got on the line. I ain't wasting no time cause I'm racing the clock, yeah. I'm a star now, and visions don't feel very far now. My parents are stressing, worry no.
The West. You look at the Wizards. They already find themselves, Greg, in a must-win situation. Dropping game one was a shock to their players, coaches, and certainly the fans.
Truth is, a few teams have come back for an 0-2 deficit at home. And yes, it is rare. Expect them, though, to come out tonight with purpose, with a fire in their bellies. They know they can't leave anything out there on the floor tonight.
I'm looking at you. You got a fire in your belly, don't you?
Yes, I'm roaring and ready to go.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Simmons is out there with Pippen. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Jordan. And it's Eaton in at the center position.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Wizards now. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for the Wizards, Hakeem Olajuwon taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Olajuwon drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. I asked him how they're going to respond after giving away home court advantage in Game 1. The coach said, hey, that was the last game. That's in the past. We're focused on the present and simply executing to the best of our abilities tonight. But he did admit, Kevin, that another loss here would paint a very grim picture going forward. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Just 4 to shoot. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Open for 3. He can't get that one. And it's Washington the other way. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Johnson, the pass to Chamberlain. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. The dish to Tatum. Simmons sets a screen for Tatum. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Simmons. Dishes it to Tatum. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He could easily work around the defense.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Simmons against Johnson. Here's Irving. Eaton grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Pippen finds Simmons. Washington making some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Chamberlain. Thompson comes in for Elijah Wan. And it's Stockton in for Dennis Johnson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Frazier the pass to Smits. In transition, here come the Wizards. And a wide open look for Irving. Hits the 3 from the wing.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Pippen the pass to Carolyn. Thompson against Red. Poke loose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. White, he's checked in for Washington. And Denver with a change here, too. Halliburton's checked in for Scottie Pippen. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Stockton the pass to Malone. He trains the quick shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here is Red. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's White missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Poked away. Halliburton on the wing. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kirilenko the pass to Smits. The 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Screen by Malone. Here's White. Denver grabs the miss. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player. Lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Stockton against Halliburton. Stockton outside. Worthy finds White. Malone with it. From 11 feet away. No good there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Washington out in front, up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. As we get going here in game 2. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Jordan. Simmons is out there with Pippen. Then it's Tatum, and it's Eaton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Pippen, the pass to Simmons. Back to Pippen. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Hey, guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
That one is no good. Nuggets trail. Outside Pippen. The pass to Eaton. He nails it, and we're tied up. Eaton's got his first basket.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Johnson dishes to Chamberlain. Unloads from 13. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Simmons. Outside Pippen. Here's Jordan. That ball. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets. Wizards have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Johnson right side. Here's Chamberlain. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for the Wizards. The Nuggets have gone 2-3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Tatum against Thompson. Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. Jordan outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Denver scoring again.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Now here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Got a hand on it.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And Washington making a change here. Worthy's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 2. Here's Olajuwon. And another miss by Washington.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
Pippen, the pass to Tatum. Pippen sets his screen for Tatum. Down low, Smith. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Olajuwon left side. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Washington making some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Chamberlain. And it's Stockton in for Johnson. Michael Redd's checked in for Denver. Frazier comes in for Ben Simmons. 1:44 left here in the second. Pass to Pippen. There's the pick. Fires the three. Here's Smits. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Whitey's checked in for Irving. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Denver. Halliburton comes in for Pippen. Passes to Malone. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton outside. Driving the lane. Launches a 3. And Frazier with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Kirilenko against Olajuwon. This is to White. There's the pass to Stockton. Stolen away. Red outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Washington shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Washington has possession. A 12-point game. Here's Olajuwon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Kirilenko. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Wizards, Hakeem Olajuwon. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Olajuwon drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Frazier. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Five on the clock. Here's Kirilenko. Off target with his 3. And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Denver Nuggets.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up.
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, some would look at this game as a must-win in the series. What are the keys to getting it done?
For me, Ernie, it's all about protecting the ball. Treating every possession like it's your last.
And defensively, you got to be extra hungry. Chase out every rebound and keep constant.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Johnson. Olajuwon is out there with Worthy. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Irving in its shooting guard. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Pass to Irving. The Wizards working the ball around now. And here is Tatum. 8 points for him. He kicks to Simmons. Tatum with a screen on Johnson. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 12. Outside Irving. Back to Johnson. All sorts of time. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got his first points of the game. Denver's shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Banked in off the glass. Pippen's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard it down low.
Olajuwon kicks to Irving. Pass to Chamberlain. Pass to Olajuwon. And it's Worthy in the corner. It's tipped. Stolen by Pippen. Over Irving. Pippen misses. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Down by 12.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Simmons passes to Jordan. Back to Simmons. Tatum on the wing. Misses the three. For Washington, they've had just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Irving. To the inside. Rebound by Johnson. Wizards trail by 12. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks to Irving. And it's Worthy in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And they get it back. And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 6. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Getting ready for the Wizards. Malone's checked in for Olajuwon. Thompson comes in for Worthy. White, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Stockton in for Dennis Johnson. .132 left to play in the third. Frazier kicks to Red. Drains the 19-footer. He's got 7.
You see how polished and confident Red is, especially from that area.
Stockton the pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a screen on Red. And it's White missing. The Nuggets leading by 12. Shoots the 3. And it's Red, that time on the assist by Kirilenko.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Sent back, and he's able to get it back. Chamberlain.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Stolen by Stockton. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. White dishes to Stockton. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
The Wizards have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, Stockton.
There's not a lot of players who see the floor as well as Stockton. A skillful passer and a master of the pick and roll.
And Stockton drops them both. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Frazier the pass to Eaton.
Wizards foul. Will Chamberlain. Second personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Tyrese Halliburton.
.11 seconds left in the third. Here's Frazier. Missed inside. And so it's Denver looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Denver leading by 13. So with Jordan on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Jason Tatum is out there with Simmons. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Smits in at the 5, home in the paint.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Here's Olajuwon. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And there's the pass to Pippen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And a switcher also for Denver. Jordan's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wizards trail by 15. High post, Johnson. Simmons is there. Right side, Irving. Pass to Malone. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pippen, no luck.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Irving from long range. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets leading by 10. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. Outside Pippen. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Pass to Elijah Wan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Mark Eaton.
Jordan passes to Simmons. That one drops for him. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Outside Tatum to the paint. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And the Wizards making a change here. Chamberlain's checked in. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. Irving sets a screen for Johnson. Passes it to Elijah Wan. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's just too deep. Elijah Wan with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on James Worthy.
Clearly a foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Irving kicks it over to Worthy. The pass to Johnson. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second person.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For the Wizards, Hakeem Olajuwon taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Both shots good from the stripe. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Simmons against Johnson. Here's Eaton. Pass to Tatum.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of the game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Johnson. Pippen with the steal.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Nuggets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On up the court, and Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Jordan outside. Passes it to Tatum. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Tender shit. How do I know that girl we down for the night? Oh, bass bumping right. Oh, I done lost count. Oh, we don't rap like that. We don't flex like that. 수찬을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어